Man, I love college.
Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?
Keno Radio. Keno Radio. Keno Radio.
Yeah! For the first time, it's going down history, baby. New 3-6 Mafia, featuring 8-Ball and MJG, Young Buck. It's a Tennessee thing. We gotta stay.
Come on, gang. It's KShea, it's Kix, and it's Keno Radio.
Woo!
It's not Andy. Andy bailed again. Shout out to Andy. He's at the Bruins game. Go Bees. They're rolling right now. KShea, how we doing?
Great. You know what I mean? Go Bees.
Go
Andy's
Bees
not
is
here.
Right. Go Bees is right. So,
what are we going to do?
So, we were just talking. I think I got a little more pep in my step right now.
Happy to hear it.
Because happy Cheeto Chicken Friday, all you guys, because you're listening to Friday. It's Thursday night right now. We usually record these on Mondays or Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So I'm still depressed about the weekend being over, but now we've moved into weekend mode. It's 8 o'clock on a Thursday. It's essentially the weekend right now. Happy Cheeto Chicken Friday, everybody. Like I said, happy weekend. Welcome to the weekend. So I'm a little excited. I'm hopefully not going to be as depressed and as cynical as I normally am. I'm hoping to bring a little energy to the show today.
I don't think you're really depressing or cynical, but...
Well, that's good, because I usually think I am. My wires are all tangled up right now. But how about you? How are you feeling on this fine Thursday? It's cold out. It's really, really cold out. Shout out to the cold right now.
It's so cold, and it's going to be even colder tomorrow.
It's supposed to be like -2 tonight.
Yeah, and then tomorrow is going to be like a high of 10.
Really?
And then it's going to snow on Saturday. Wow. Crazy,
That's
right?
tough.
I know.
That's tough. So this popped in. We in case you were talking before, we don't have a real GP for this epi today. So we're just going to roll. We're going to work on our segues and our off-the-cuff skills. I got the first one right now. Bars in the cold stink.
True.
Going out in the cold. Let's talk about going out in the cold in inclement weather. Is the worst thing of all time.
Yeah,
Do you agree?
I do agree. And it's funny because I have a different type of friends. Some are like, just power through it.
Yep.
And some are like, who even cares? I'm not even bringing a jacket out. I'm going straight from the Uber to the bar.
Yeah, except when there's a 4-hour line.
Exactly. And they don't even wait. And then I have other friends who don't leave their house in the wintertime.
Yeah. So where are
you know what I mean?
Where are you on that spectrum?
I am amped out to go out this weekend. I really want to. Weekend before Christmas. I think it will be fun, festive.
Because next weekend is kind of a wash when it comes to going out. First off, Christmas and New Year's falling on Sunday is the worst possible thing of all time.
Wicked
you don't
Sunday,
get the day off, right? Do you get?
I don't think you get.
You don't get Monday, the 26th to the 2nd. You don't really get off, right?
No, I don't think so.
So it's the worst case scenario. Is a holiday falling on a Sunday is worst case scenario.
Yeah, it is. And 2
back to back. That's why.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Why every holiday should be like the Thanksgiving deal or like the Memorial Day weekend, where it's like the first day, the last Monday of the month, the Memorial Day weekend. The first Monday. That's why all holidays should
Thanksgiving.
be like that. Like Martin Luther King Day.
Hell yeah.
Is that one? That might not have been.
You can't do it with Christmas, and you can't do it with
Jesus' birthday.
It's Jesus' birthday, and then the year ends. So
I think I'm gonna turn my birthday when we get rich and famous into a holiday, at least a state or a town holiday. But it's not gonna be September 25th. It's gonna be the third Monday in September.
Great idea.
So people get the day off, because I'm a selfless kind of guy like that.
You are,
and I want everyone to celebrate.
It's really nice. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome in advance, everybody, if you live in whatever state I live in. But going back, bars and going out in the cold is like the worst thing in the world. Yeah. First of all, the jacket situation is the worst, like you touched on.
So awkward.
Do you bring the jacket? Because then you lose it. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's an absolute fact that you lose it, or you just sweat balls the whole time. I'm a big around the waist guy. That's what I roll. Yeah. So
you do that. I don't think many people do.
Which I don't really understand, because Tom Brady does it and I do it. So that's
boys
like
could do it.
I feel like, what about chicks? Chicks always do it. Chicks have the flannel around the waist look.
The flannel around the waist look is a look. I bought a flannel one time to solely put around my waist. I swear.
Don't say that.
I swear, for Country Fest one year for Kenny.
Why wouldn't you just wear it around your body? Did you ever put it around your body?
Nope.
Was it a specific look?
I liked the colors in it, and it was lightweight.
But you didn't like the way it would look on your chest?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't want to wear it.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever worn it.
Interesting.
It's just in my closet.
It's just sitting there?
For around the waist.
How many clothes are sitting in your closet that you've worn once to never?
Oh my God. Over 200.
Really?
Yeah. I'm obsessed with clothes. I love clothes and shoes. It's bad.
Like
But I
every
only
girl
wear all the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I'm the same way. I have a bunch of.
Yeah.
I don't love clothes at all. To be honest, I hate clothes. I think I've said this before. I like wearing as minimal clothing as possible. I have a ton of T-shirts though, and I always try to get rid of them. I always am like whatever, and then I psych myself back into thinking like, yo, I'm gonna still wear this shirt.
Yeah.
So I still just have bundles and bundles of T-shirts. Last time I cleaned it out, though, I gave some stuff to Goodwill. Shout out to Kyle for being a good Samaritan.
That was nice of you.
Very nice of me. And I did a good job. I like slimmed it down to like my only big time T-shirts, half of which I think I've gotten from 102.5. They're all just like Bud Light, like 16 Bud Light shirts.
Shirts, yeah, Miller Lite.
Is that bad that I wear those out? Because one of our coworkers, you probably know who, called me out on Friday night for wearing a free shirt that I got from the gig.
Oh my God. This person just looks for reasons to call.
She's super rude, first of all. I've come to that conclusion. Just a rude person.
Thank you. I've been saying that to you for over a year now.
Right.
So thank you for
rude.
Finally coming around.
But what's the move for wearing like free stuff? Like
I think it's completely different for guys. Like I could not go out in a Bud Light shirt.
Well, yeah, but like say you got like a dress for free or whatever girls wear out. Like say you got like a romper for free.
From my boss?
From someone.
Or someone I work with?
Yeah, say we went to a Bud Light promo and you got a Bud Light romper.
Okay.
But it's not
rock it.
No, something that you would wear. It doesn't have to be like something you'd wear out that you got for free from work. Is that cool to wear out?
Yeah, for sure. I think so. If you're a guy, a t-shirt's a t-shirt.
No, I'm saying from a chick.
Yeah.
So that's
if it's free.
So okay, that makes sense. Girls think weird.
Yeah, girls like spend too much money on clothes. We just like it. It's like retail therapy.
I don't get. What do you like about shopping?
I love even online shopping. Like finding a good deal. I get excited.
What's the rush? It's just inconvenient for me.
No, it's not for me. I love it.
I never understood that. I just don't understand what the goodness of it is. Like you're spending money and it's not fun.
But then you have a brand new outfit and you think like, oh my gosh, where am I going to wear this? And you almost make plans for the outfit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I got to get a suit. That's my thing on the Christmas list is I don't own a suit. Kyle Wakefield has never owned a suit.
Interesting. Not surprised to hear that, honestly.
Right. I've only worn a suit twice in my life. 2 weddings, I think. Never worn one any other time. And I have a wedding coming up in January, so I got to get one for that. And I was thinking for interviews and stuff when I was. Side note: Kyle's back on the employed train. We can dive into that.
Yeah.
I don't need a suit for this job, but I was thinking when I was about to sell my soul to the 9-to-5 life like 2 weeks ago, when I was getting really depressed and lonely about sitting home all day. I was like, all right, I'm getting a suit. I'm gonna have job interviews. But luckily, I found a job where I don't have to wear a suit. And I don't have any interviews, and I can push that off as long as possible. Because I'm trying to go my whole life with never having to wear a suit to work, ever.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, for the line of work you're trying to go into, you probably don't really need to wear, like, maybe to an interview, but then after you land the job.
But, like, I don't want to have to wear one to an interview ever. Because if I have to wear a suit to an interview, I'm not going to enjoy the job. That's a
probably
fact, you know? That's just
you should always overdress, though, for an interview.
Well, I agree with that. But there's the old saying that's, don't dress for the job you want. No, wait. Don't dress for the job you have. Dress for the job you want.
Mm-hmm. And all the girls are like, oh, then I should show up in Victoria's Secret wings to work. Did you see that meme?
I only saw one girl that said that one.
I know.
Insider. Not allowed to put her on blast, though. But no, I actually liked that one. I thought that was really funny. But that's where I was going with it is if I wanted to dress the job I wanted, I would just wear like a t-shirt, gym shorts, and flip-flops.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know? Maybe I'll do that for content videos, apply to a job that's like a suit, like in the city, like a big time one, and roll up in like t-shirt, shorts, and flops. And then see if I can wow them. You can't get fired from an interview.
Oh, true.
See if I can wow them, and if my interviewing skills are good enough to get the job, I think that'd be it. That'd be perfect. So maybe I'll bring. That's one idea that I've always wanted to do is do a job interview with a GoPro and record it for like a content and just be like, hey, like this is just for like personal practice. I feel like they'd eat that up, be like, just so I can watch this over, see how I did. They'd be like, yeah, sure, totally. And then just totally mess with them the whole time and like can be like give the most ridiculous interview of all time.
Oh my god, they do that. Step Brothers.
I know, yeah, right, something
it's
like
like
that.
Step Brothers.
What's the deal in wearing tuxes to places where like where you need a suit? Like, what's the difference between a tuxedo and a suit? A
tuxedo is always ridiculous unless you're at a wedding or prom. Any other situation, it is ridiculous. Should I get a tux instead of a suit? I think I might have to. I don't think so. What's the difference? Isn't it just like a bow tie, and then some of them have the long tails, and I guess the vest? But don't the suits have vests now too? No, suits are like a nice blazer, a shirt, and a tie with nice pants. The cummerbund, is that what it's called? Cumberbatch? Cummerbund on the tuxedo. The like big belt on your stomach. Yeah, like what is all that? I don't know, but I like it. I think I'm gonna get a tux. All right, maybe you should get a camo tux. That'd be hysterical. That'd be hot. Those are like a thing. Know what I like? I like the white and black tuxes, like where you go like white blazer with the black pants and then the white and black shoes. Oh my, that's what my dad rocked at his wedding. Did he? It was swag. My prom date in high school tried to do that. I remember, and I was like, "Don't you dare!" Give me a lowdown on your prom date. My prom date. Oh, you want to hear something hysterical? Mm-hmm. Actually, I have a funny prom story. There we go. That's what we like to hear. Oh my god, this is content, baby. Yes, let's go. So, I had this high school boyfriend for like maybe 2 years in high school. Yeah. It's my senior prom, and it's a big deal for a girl. Like whether you don't want it to be. No, he was a senior too. Oh, okay. But he went to a different school. Because you went to the farming school. Well, because I went to the farming school, right. So he didn't go to the farming school. He went to public school. So anyway, he had a camping trip with his friends set as the same weekend as my prom. My prom, he had known all about for months and months and months. I had bought him a ticket. We were going to the prom. He went on the camping trip. Instead of prom? Yep. I went to prom with my best friend's brother. Senior prom. And I still dated him and went to his prom 2 weeks later. I was just going to say, did you break up with him? Nope. Made him cookies for the camping trip. That's tough. That is super duper tough. That 16-year-old, man. Now look at me at 25. I'm ready to clock a guy in the head anytime he comes up to me. Hold on. Where was his camping trip to? It was like a school camping trip to like Maine. Mm-hmm. And he loves it. It was like his favorite thing to do each year. And it was senior year and he couldn't miss it. Okay, I feel that. No. It's your girlfriend's senior prom. Yeah, but... I get it now. I should have been like, okay, bye. Yeah, well, I agree. You should have, but I can 100% see where he's come from, especially if he didn't go to this school. Nope. That would suck. If you went to someone else's prom, that'd be the worst thing ever. I had to go to his. Was it the worst thing ever? Yes. Yeah. So he avoided that. He did the smart thing and avoided that whole situation. I think I'm on your boyfriend's side on this. No, big ex-boyfriend. Oh my god. I think he did the mean thing to do, but the smart thing to do. Oh my! I can't believe he did it. Yeah. And then I can't believe that I made him the cookies. That's pretty wild. How hysterical. Then my junior year boyfriend, not boyfriend, just prom date, couldn't read because he didn't know how to read. Was he blind or like stupid? Oh, stupid. So he like he was dumb or like he legitimately couldn't read. No, he was like legitimately couldn't read. He was illiterate. Like not completely, like maybe and like very like. Maybe. How old was he? It was our age. How do you get to that point of life and not know how to read? You go to farming school. There's no way he was a junior in high school and didn't know how to read. I swear on my life, there on the board, the word was tulip. He went to. That's no, not even. It's like Adam Sandler. It's like he was like to. Senior year, I was like, he's joking. I'm like, my buddy next to me, I'm like, this kid is not serious. He's like, tulip. Then I ended up being my prom date. There's my karma. Because I dumped another guy. Was it like a known fact that he couldn't read? Hold on. He legitimately couldn't read in high school. Yes. How did he get to that point? Because he went to farming school. Was he a good farmer? Yes. Has his own landscaping company now. I assumed he knows how to read a little bit. That's like, that is mind-blowing. Prom was a no-go for KShea. Should have just skipped out on it both years. Prom was wild. Prom was junior year. It's like all exciting and you're all jazzed up for it for like, because you've never done it before.
And you do all the pictures, you look nice, blah, blah, blah. And then you get there, and actual prom stinks.
Kind of sucks. Yeah.
It stinks.
Agreed.
After party's fun, doing all the pictures and everything, seeing everyone's cool.
Getting
actual
ready.
prom stinks. Super boring, super long. Food was 10 out of 10 for Kyle, but everyone else complained about it because I think all food's good.
Like, okay, but you get paid $100 for a ticket and it was like pasta.
We're back. Don't worry, we're back. We'll cut
sorry.
that out, maybe. Or a little insight to the editorial, productorial background of Keno Radio right there. Mm-hmm. That's what we got to deal with. So anyways, prom stinks when you're there. Senior year, however, it's great. Because senior year, I didn't get the normal tux. I designed my own outfit. Gary filleted it with some white pants and a bright turquoise shirt with a turquoise and black tie and then a black blazer. I had my wispy-ass lettuce hair going, and it was like down on my shoulders.
I bet you looked great.
I looked fantastic. Pictures on Facebook. Everyone take a look.
So who was your date?
Jules.
Oh, right. Sorry.
For both years.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, right? It was fun.
Yeah.
And so going into it, I knew what it was going to be. I knew it was going to be boring. It wasn't going to be the most lively thing of all time. So you kind of prepared for it, and I had a blast there. I was just like taking pictures with a bunch of people. I was dancing, like doing all this stuff. I had a blast senior year. I really enjoyed it. I was really happy I went. I drove there, which was kind of cool, loaded up my mom's Chrysler Pacifica, and we went like 7 deep and just like rolled up to prom, no limo or anything, and just like hopped out, had the keys. It was great. Didn't drink and drive. Don't worry, everybody. Waited till we got to the after party to start consuming alcohol.
And you slept overnight there.
And I slept overnight there. I did. I swear on my life, Mom or Dad, if you're listening. I just had one other tidbit, and I forgot what it was about prom. Oh, I was snubbed prom king. Absolutely snubbed prom king.
What?
Did you have prom? Snubbed. I should have won. Mean?
Do you know what they did at farm school?
What?
The teachers picked
the best
prom king and prom queen.
Did
the
you
teachers. Win? No, they hated me.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they did. That's funny. Yeah, fun fact, that was kind of mean what I just said. I apologize for that.
What?
Never mind then.
Whatever. No. It's all right. No, it was just a little shit maybe back then, but not now.
It's all good. Nice girl. Now you're blossomed into a fine young lady.
Thank you so much, Kix.
You got it.
Yeah.
But fun story. My roommate from college was prom king. So I used to tell him all the time I got ripped off and I should have won and he didn't. I wasn't even on the ballot, which is blasphemy.
Wow.
I know, right? I would have been a great
I'm very surprised to hear that.
I was too.
You could have been a fabulous prom king.
I would have loved it too. Like he was
had my vote.
He was. Hey, thanks. Maybe we'll have our own prom. And
we'll make prom
king and queen, and Andy will be on the outside looking in. But I was literally, I thought I was gonna win, but I wasn't even on the ballot. But I looking back in the moment, I didn't really care. But looking back, I was like, Spike, that should have been me. And I give him trash all the time about it. But he was a good prom king. He fit the criteria. He was really good about it. I don't think he was stoked. He's not really a big in front of everybody cameras
to act like he's
type thing.
Happy about being prom king.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I would have eaten it up
I know you would have, yeah.
And that would have been fantastic. But no, prom was cool. Your turn to give us a cool segue into something else. Because I don't know how to leave. All right,
cool segue into something else.
Let's see.
Prom. Well, I really liked prom. That was fun. Went off in that. So then you end high school with prom, which is kind of funny.
You what?
Because you end. You're not even listening to me.
I know.
You're totally looking off into space.
I was looking at our topics.
What's your topics? I know. I should look at those too.
No.
But then you go to college.
Yes, you go to college.
Right after that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of college a lot this week. So when I left, I thought of it every single day, all the time, and then I went through the summer, and the summer was cool because the summer takes your mind off it. Then when September kicked back up, I got back into it, and I was like, wow, I'm really depressed. And then it kind of died down again. For some reason this week, I keep seeing things and hearing things that remind me of it, and I'm slipping back into depression.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
What?
Finals.
I think it's just it's hitting me that all the seniors now are done with their first semester, and I'm seeing stuff like that, and it's like, wow, they have one more semester left. I'm that far removed now, where it's
wait
I'm
till
a
you're
full semester. Yeah. When did you graduate? 2006?
2016. 2006. Fuck you.
There's
our F-bomb.
There's your F-bomb,
2014.
Was that worth
16. Oh my God. What year is it? 2014 I graduated.
Okay, so how often do you think about it now?
Now, less. At first year out, devastated. I was just like a bitch, bitter, like in mourning, like depressed.
Yeah.
Not happy. Because I moved back home. I'm like, I just went back to high school, I feel like.
Yeah,
like
that's what it feels like. You take a massive step backwards.
Yeah, and now like it's like high school all over again. Right. And I'm like, where are you? What are you doing? I'm like, what? I haven't told you that. What do you mean? I haven't told you that for 4 years. Why would I start now?
Right. I don't. So at what point do I become like, is it the like, all right, it's time to, like, I'm that guy who's just like, keeps harping on it. It's like I feel like, because none of my buddies ever talk about it. So
everyone feels that way.
All right, good. So
you know what I mean?
Good thing I'm not.
Everyone definitely feels that way, and eventually you just like are like, this life sucks. So you go like absolutely crazy on the weekends, which you've been doing. So I'm like proud of you. You just gotta like.
I spent all my money.
Yeah.
I looked at my bank account on Monday. I had $22 in it.
Oh no, I remember that life.
Yeah.
I used to happen all the time in college.
Yeah. Well, I'm not in college. I've
but you're
had a job, and it's happening.
So
but I'm back. Like I said, I'm back on the market. I'm back on the job force, working at Total Sports Repair, a nice little hockey shop. So hopefully we're going to grind that out till at least hopefully April, make some money, and then hit the road.
There you go. So do you like it? Tell us about it. Do you like it?
It's retail. I'm not a retail guy. That's just straight up. I never thought I was, and it's just like I thought going into it, it's like, I don't know, people are always like, oh, it's cool, it's hockey stuff, which is cool, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's just like a retail job.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, it's just a job. I don't know.
Yeah.
I stand for 9 hours a day, and my like legs are killing me at the end of the day, which I'm not used to. Because at Bay State, at least I was like moving around and like sitting and standing and doing. Did you just get a funny text?
No.
Yeah,
no, I'm literally laughing at you now.
No,
I'm
not. What was on your phone? You're smirking.
No, it was. I'm trying.
What'd you just get?
I'm literally laughing at you. I swear. It's a work text.
Okay.
Nothing good.
Okay.
No, I'm smirking at you.
Okay. Well, anyways, now I lost my train of thought.
You didn't like standing up.
My legs
all
are
day.
tired.
That's why I was
my
laughing.
back is sore. I have no excuse to sit anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not cut out for the retail life. I'm also like not very good at the register. Like I know how to do it, but I think I'm like that was a bad pause trying to figure out the word.
Today, dude, come on.
I think I'm costing the company.
Oh
I can't even talk right now. Oh my goodness, we really have to hang up early.
Have another.
And that's the thing. I haven't even had one since Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. Retail life, it's not cut out for. This is just a job. It's there's no career in it for me. I'm doing it. Hopefully, Boss Man doesn't listen. I highly doubt he does. But there's no future in retail for Kyle. I'm not moving up in the ranks. I'm doing this till April. It's like busy enough where I have to do stuff, but like not busy to like make time fly. Like it feels like I'm there for 9 hours, and I am. You know?
Yeah.
Which stinks, but whatever.
Sometimes I used to work at Shaw's for like a good 5 years. I've told you before.
That's the one thing I said I'd never do. I'd never do a grocery store.
Yeah, it sucks. It's miserable. It's where I met my little high school boyfriend, though, the one that went camping.
Wow. Was he a bad boy?
Met at Shaw's. He was a grocery boy.
Where were you?
I was a cashier. Wow. So scandalous.
I handle way too much money, too. Like, I touch, like, a lot of money a day.
Yeah? So they're making a lot of money?
No, they're very successful, but it's just like, I could just like pocket this. And like, it's about like, I touch like
track of it.
Well, yeah, but it's like, I've never physically like had a job where I handle any sort of money ever, you know? And then like, I'm also like, I touch like $10,000 worth of hockey equipment a day. It's just weird. I know. It's just like, I could just,
get a discount?
I could take like one of these and then like no one would know. There's so much stuff here, but I haven't. And
tempting.
I don't think I will. We'll see though. Maybe if they don't give me a pay bump, maybe I'll start stealing sticks.
Oh yeah, you tell them. You show them. You'll sell them online.
I think I just incarcerated myself. That's not the word.
Oh, that's definitely incarcerated.
Incriminated.
Incriminated, maybe. Incarcerated, myself. You'd go to prison, right?
Well, if I incriminate myself, I might incarcerate myself.
Oh, I liked that.
Oh, man. But yeah, how's your job going? All right?
It's all right. But speaking of jobs, what about that intern you got?
Oh, yeah. That was a good segue.
Thanks. You know me.
So if you guys read the blog at all,
Yeah.
Do you keep your phone on the screen lock, like the sideways lock on? That's like one of my biggest pet peeves in the world.
It's so annoying. You can turn it off.
You can have your phone like locked so it doesn't switch side to side.
Oh.
Did you not
It
know
always
that?
switches side. No, you just saved my life.
Oh my goodness gracious, KShea. Go up for the
Yeah.
button, and then
Yeah.
the right one. There's a little lock with the circle around it.
Oh, yeah.
Just click on that, and it locks it so it doesn't go side to side.
Oh, look at you teaching me all sorts of things. Scientist Andy should be here.
Banana land that you had no idea that existed. That is insane. iPhones have been around for like 5 years now. Wow.
I'm old. If it was a razor, maybe like a pink razor, I'd know what to
Right?
do with it.
A red one. I never had a razor. Did you have a razor?
No, I had Nextel.
That's hood
Beep
rat.
beep. Yeah, it was wicked hood.
Did you have
My dad had
wasn't
it.
like chirp chirp? You had like the walkie talkies on it.
Yep.
I
Me and my
always
best friend both had them.
I always wanted one of those. I've been Verizon through and through. But anyways,
Back to
we
the
hired
intern.
an intern. His name's Pat O'Hearn. He goes to some school in Cleveland. He's from around here. He played football with Alec Mack, he said, so he's probably around from his area.
Dean. Westwood.
Westwood, something like that.
Alec Mack is from Westwood.
Yeah, so yeah, he wrote a couple blogs. We tried to get him on today to put him through the fire and maybe HAZE him a little bit. I'm not allowed to say that word anymore. Maybe see
You know
what
I
he's
love a
made
good
of.
hazing.
I know, right? See what he's made of. But he had president. He had a college party he had to go to, and like we were talking about KShea before, college always takes precedence
It
over
does.
anything in the entire world, especially for Keno Radio.
Yep.
So we're gonna
We'll
let
let
him
it
have fun.
slide.
He'll be on at some point. We're gonna put him through the ringer. We're gonna put him through the fire. We're gonna see what he's made of. He hit me up because of Barstool, so it wasn't total fail. And he said he wanted to do some like sports
seriously?
blogs. Yeah, he said he's like he emailed me. He's like, hey, I saw you
Tell
on.
me that?
Yeah, he's like, I saw you on Barstool. Like, I checked out the website. You want me to blog? And I was like, yeah, dude, no, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was
That's
kind of cool.
awesome.
I know,
All the way
right?
from Cleveland. I'm so proud of you.
Right, so I was kind of pumped about that. So shout out Patty O'Hearn. He's a nice Irish boy. He's got a red
I know.
hair.
Does he have red hair?
Yeah, he does.
Quite
so he's
an Irish.
trying to get in the blogging game, trying to get in the Keno Radio life. So hopefully
Proud of
he'll
him.
come on some podcasts and stuff like that.
Nice.
I got to see what he's made of, though. We got to break his walls a little. We got to break him down a little bit and everything like that. So
Wow. I can't believe he reached out to you, though. That was pretty impressive.
I know, right? Pretty stoked.
Yeah.
But
I'm interested to meet him.
right? I really wish he came on tonight. I was really excited.
I thought he was gonna. I was kind of sad when you told me he wasn't.
I know. Maybe next week. Because he said he was done with school next week, so he'll be back. We'll get him on. Pat O'Hearn.
We'll get him on. Not worried
you're
about
coming
it.
on, and you are gonna get thrown through the fire, and we're gonna see what you're made of. We're gonna have you put a little hair on your chest.
We sure are gonna haze him a little.
Speaking of hazing, do you see the Hofstra thing that came out?
No.
It was just like, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just like the latest frat hazing scandal, and so they're
No,
all
what
getting,
was
like,
it?
kicked
Tell me.
out.
You know I love that kind of stuff.
It was Hofstra, and it was some frat, and some dude came out, and there was like, first of all, there was video footage. A little tip to anyone who's trying to haze anyone. This is probably bad for us because we record everything we say. You shouldn't record it. That's just like rule number one.
Yeah.
That's why stuff never happened. That's why there was no bad stuff going on up until like 2005 in the world.
Seriously,
There's
people just didn't know.
There was no cell phones to record stuff. That's why like all this stuff comes out of the woodwork because everyone has a video camera in their pocket now. This
Yeah.
stuff didn't happen. Well, it happened in the 80s. It was probably way worse, but no one knew about it. It was the don't ask, don't tell type of thing.
Yeah.
But
So what were they doing?
It was like they were laying on the ground. There was one I saw. They were just getting like flour and hot sauce dumped on them, and then they were
That's
just like
not bad.
throwing up milk all over each other.
Throwing up milk?
Yeah, they had to like chug milk and then just like throw up on each other.
Remember I was in a sorority
Yeah.
through
Any
all 4
sweet
years of
hazing-
college.
hazing
Yeah, I was
stories?
into hazing. Truthfully, I was into it.
Don't
I
out
was
yourself.
Pushing it. I'm not going to out myself, but like, for example, a lot of kids got in trouble for it when we were all in school.
Yeah.
So we had this like dean of Greek life who would start to yell at other sororities and fraternities. So you would have to cover up your own hazing
Yeah.
a little better. So you would just do it later at night or like that when like campus safety wasn't around, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was more mind. It was more like head games than
That's
physical.
good to know that people they still do haze. Because I think you need to do it.
I totally agree.
It's a
I
rite
got
of
hazed
passage.
wicked bad.
I did.
I was like
we had initiation for Clocky. It was literally one of the more fun nights. Like, it wasn't anything bad, and they did make it clear. I don't know about the sororities and whatever, but they made it clear, like, yo, if you don't want to do this, we're not gonna make you do it. But like, I don't know, it's cool. That's part of life. You go to college, you join a frat, you join a sorority, you join a team, you're gonna get hazed. If you don't want to do it, don't join it.
Don't join.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Exactly. Like, if you don't want to get hazed, don't join a frat. That's just the bottom line.
I totally agree.
You know, and
I could not agree more. But people are like,
it's bonding.
You know, that's not what. Because when people come to your rush, they'll always. Have you ever heard of rush?
Yeah, I was trying to rush my senior year as a freshman.
Me
and my buddy were gonna do it.
Oh my god!
We ended up getting. I think I've said this before. It was a snow day, and we got really drunk, so we missed out.
You missed rush.
Yeah.
So, like, potential new members, used to call them PNMs, would always come in and ask at rush, like, do you guys haze?
And you were like,
do you haze? Is there a hazing process? There's an 8-week mandated process by the school where you're not allowed to do, like, anything. Like, you're not allowed to drink, you're not allowed to get in trouble, like, all of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's mandated by the school. So we were like, there's an 8-week process where, like, you're not allowed to drink and, like, you have to keep your grades up. But, like, other than that, no, there's no hazing. Bullshit. Sign right here. Sign the dotted line. Walk into this room with me. You know what I mean?
Right?
Seriously.
I would have loved it. I've said this a million times. If I did it over again, I would go to school in the SEC. I'd probably go to, like, Georgia or somewhere, and I would be a frat star. I would be the just frat, like, most stereotypical king of the frats, hazing the freshmen, doing all this stuff.
I think it's crazy, though, there. Like, my little New Hampshire sorority was pretty much a joke compared to any of those.
Yeah, I agree. But then there's also the thing. There's, like, cool hazing and not cool hazing. Like, I was big into, even at, like, I was a big push-ups guy. I would just always make freshmen do push-ups whenever I saw them. Harmless, funny. They would always do it. It was always listen. And it wasn't, like, anything like I'm going to, like, smack you in the face if you don't. I was just, like, at a party, like, freshmen, push-ups. And they do it. College
That's
pizza,
pretty funny.
Push-ups. It was great. I don't understand, like, the really weird stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like, give me an example.
Like the Hofstra thing where they were just, like, watched each other, like, throwing up on each other. It's just, like, I don't really understand, like, why you'd want to, like, I wouldn't want to watch someone throw up on someone else.
I think it gets to weird points. The thing is the fraternities...
You get caught up in it, I think.
Yeah, they keep it a better secret, too.
You get the mindset of, like, oh, I had to do this, so they have to do this. So you kind of forget about, like, this is kind of weird and crossing the line. And
what person in, like, a group of, like, 20 kids is going to be like, I'm not going to do this to a bunch of seniors?
That it's really easy to say right now that everyone says, like, I would never do this, like, just leave, blah, blah, blah. In the moment, when you're an 18-year-old freshman, like, have no friends, you're getting right into college, it's not the easiest thing in the world to have a bunch of 22-year-old seniors yelling at you to just be like, you know what, I'm out. Like, you're usually going to do it. I would have done it. Like, I wouldn't have had the confidence or whatever to just, like, be like, know what, I don't need you guys, I'm out of here. I mean, it gets to a certain point. If it was like anything painful, that would be the line. I have the lowest pain tolerance of all time. I can do gross stuff that, like, I have a very strong stomach with all that. If they were like, yo, you have to get, like, branded or anything, like, involving any pain, I'd be like, I'm so out of here. But other than that, I mean, it'd be tough. It'd be tough to say no. It's like frat master Zach. Funny story. Yeah. Funny story.
Frat master Zach. LOL.
So we had we had a frat above us, and this was the biggest drop ball, I think, of my college career. So we had this frat above us. Shout out to them. They were the worst people in the entire world. Hated them so much. I go on and on about stories about how much they stunk. But this kid comes down. We're all in the basement, like, watching TV. And this kid comes down. We never seen him before. He, like, busts open the door. And what did he say exactly? He comes over the door. We all just look at him. And we shared the house. They had the top, we had the bottom. And he just goes, what he goes? He goes, hey, is Pledge Master Jake here? And we all just looked at each other. And we were like, dude, what? He's like, yeah, I'm looking for Pledge Master Jake. And we were just like, yo, dude, this frat's upstairs, but, like, just, like, go outside and go up. And then right after, like, dude, we totally dropped the ball. Like, I should have stepped up and be like, yeah, that's me right here.
That would have been.
We would have had a pledge. We would have had a pledge the whole year. And I vividly remember it was a Monday, so our house was still a mess from the weekend. We should just be like, yo, just go clean the basement up. It would have been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's hysterical. I cleaned probably 8 basements.
See, there's some perfect hazing that you should have to do as the freshman. We never got that. That was
I had to
one
make
thing
a lot
that
of basements.
never ever happened was like they would clean up Keno, which I never understood. I'd always like send out text, be like, "Hey, someone clean," and they'd just be like, "Ha ha ha." I'd be like, "No, like come help out clean." Like I just housed you and your 30 like floor mates to have fun. Come clean. There's
No, they'd be like,
kid.
"Get the pledges to clean."
Right? Shout out Baker. Baker was the only kid to do it. Baker has been on KR a couple times. Baker, freshman of the year, shout out. But I don't know. Nothing wrong with a little hazing. Everyone needs it. It's good for you.
I agree. Builds character.
Unless you're like doing really bad stuff and like murdering people and like murdering puppies, then.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Don't murder puppies. That's not cool.
Yeah, I've heard one where like some frat did that. They like
What?
you had to buy a puppy and then like it was with you the whole time, so you got really close to it and then you had to kill it at the end of your rush. How tough is that? Right?
I would be like, no. I'd be like, nope.
Right?
Nope.
That's
Nope.
that's a tough one.
That's one I'd walk away from.
PETA would be on you for that one, I think.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, that's just animal cruelty 101 right there. Murdering puppies.
What?
So yeah, that's a little hazing talk. Hopefully we didn't get ourselves in trouble, and hopefully the UMass Clocky team and the Keene State sorority, whatever. What were you? Kappa Dappa Delta magnifying.
Sigma Sigma.
Yeah, hopefully Phi Sig
LICP.
Sig
Phi Sig Sig.
doesn't get incarcerated along with the Clocky
not
team.
Today. Not today.
Not today. But wow,
Now
I don't
that
even
you're
know how
22.
we got there. I don't know how we got into hazing, but I'm a big fan of it, like I said.
Me too.
So
Me too.
we'll see. We
Builds
will
character.
see. Yo, what is this live? I keep getting notifications live Instagram.
Oh, I don't know. Instagram tries to be everyone else.
Everyone else, dude. It's the
Don't you
worst.
think?
Yeah, they try to be Snapchat
yourself.
with the stories. They try to be Vine at first with the videos, and now it's
Yes.
like they're doing live like Facebook. It's like be yourself, but
Exactly. And like Instagram's pretty cool in of itself.
right?
Just like the pictures. I like
Quick
Instagram.
cap. I do
It's
too.
easy.
I'm a big Gram guy.
Yeah. Like probably one of my favorite social networks.
What,
You know,
what would
just
you say your top one
pictures.
is?
Snapchat.
Rank? Yeah, I'm a big Snapchat guy too.
I love Snapchat.
Snapchat is really cool.
Yeah. I loved it. I don't know who came up with that idea, but I think it's really cute.
Huge. This is actually one of the things we want to talk about. They finally made groups on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I've been saying that since literally day one. Like
That's
I
so
was like,
funny.
it's so easy. Like, because I want to just send this to like my boys. I want to send this to like you guys. I want to send this to the Clocky team. But you got to go through and find everyone. It is so easy. It's just I can't believe it took this long to figure that out.
It's crazy.
It's the best though. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
And now it's just like it goes like rapid fire too. So like we had one. Me and KShea had a little group one going, and like our boy said something, and then like right after it's like a story like goes into like a reply to that. So it's not like, let's see if I can try to explain this. It's not like if I snapped you and then you snap back in the group. It's not like mine ends and then you have to click on the other one. It's like a story, like it goes back to back. So it makes it awesome. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
it's a response.
So it's
exactly.
like, yeah, it's like I snapped into the group and then KShea responded. It's not like you see
everyone
mine
gets
and then
to
have
see.
to click again. It's just like boom, boom.
The
It makes it
responses are
awesome.
funnier.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you sent one
fan of
out that was funny, and then Pat had a like hysterical response that made it even funnier.
Exactly. And it's like you don't, and yeah, it happens like bam, bam. Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am. So
Bam,
big fan
bam,
of
thank
that.
you, ma'am.
Bam, bam,
Yeah.
thank you, ma'am.
Love it.
So I'm a big fan of that. Way to go, Snapchat. Shouts, shouts. What else was on the list of things we had to do? Is there anything else in your brain that you want to get out there?
In my brain that I want to get out there. I don't know. What were you thinking? We had a couple other ideas.
11 people died at Bridgewater State this semester.
Yeah, did you see that? I don't know.
I saw
heard
7.
that. Oh, 7 might be right.
Okay.
Someone told me 11, but like,
Regardless, sketchy stat.
yeah.
Was it all suicides?
No.
So that's
It
good.
was like 3, I think, were a car accident.
Okay. Tough.
A couple were just like random. Maybe
That's
a couple were
spooky.
suicide. Really spooky.
That's spooky.
Made me think if there was like mold or asbestos back into my roots or something. In school.
Bad food
Bad
at
food,
the dining
like
hall. That would
something
make you
in
want
the
to kill
water.
yourself.
yeah. That's 4 years of your life. I don't really get why you would pick that time, but
Right?
to each his own.
Exactly. But if you're like die in a car accident, probably you didn't
Yeah,
really
it's
choose.
sad.
Yeah.
Sad. It
That's
is.
Tough. It is tough.
Yeah.
That's
But-
a spooky amount. Is that true? Remember the old rumor if your roommate killed himself, you got straight A's? Is that a true
Yeah,
fact?
that was a big, huge rumor. I doubt it.
I'm like 95. We've been over this too, but I'm like 95% sure my roommate killed himself.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
You want to know something weird? I remember coming back my freshman year. I was such an idiot. My freshman year, I came back, and we had co-ed dorms.
Hey.
But each floor changed bathrooms.
Yeah.
Same. You know what? Each floor, so like it would be
Actually,
like.
I was on the basement, so we had like a shared bathroom, which was a wild concept.
Right. It wasn't
Never saw
shared,
any
but we
boobs,
made
though.
them shared. Like, you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
was kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
the agreement. Like, we were all friends. We didn't really care. Like,
Yeah, I feel you. I think
So-
that's what ours was like too.
yeah. So I go into the boys' bathroom one time and come out, and there are like a billion cops outside. And someone was like, and the cop just like points to the door and was like, "This says boys." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, what? And I didn't realize what was going on, but I guess this. And earlier in the day, and I hadn't told anyone. They were like, "Why didn't you tell anyone that?" There was a girl in the hallway writing a note and like sobbing while writing a note, and I guess it was like a suicide note.
No.
And I had just walked right by her. I had no idea. I was like, oh, maybe she's like reading an emotional letter. Like I didn't even
Yeah.
know her. I just like kind of walked by. And yeah, like then her and her roommate had gotten into it, and the roommate called the cops because she was like on the roof, but then they found her, and then she transferred.
If you kill yourself by jumping off the roof of your college
I don't
building,
think she was like
it's
cutting
just
her wrist
selfish.
on the roof or something.
That's all
It's like
that is.
yeah, like you want a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my big thing about suicide. That's the one hot take. I say a lot of hot takes, but the one hot take that's probably going to offend a whole lot of people, but I stand by it. I don't care how many people I offend.
Oh God.
Suicide is the most selfish thing you could do in the
I
entire
100%
world.
agree with you.
And
I
then if you're
100%
listening
agree.
and you know someone who killed themselves, I'm sorry, I feel bad, but suicide is the most cowardly thing you could do in
It
the
is.
entire world.
It's a
Absolutely.
permanent solution for a temporary problem.
Exactly. And it's just like, yo, why do you you don't realize how many other people you're affecting?
Yeah, like your
It's
mom,
the
your
easy
dad.
way out.
It's the easiest
It's
way
like
out.
especially these dumb teenager college kids who thinks life's tough. Life is cake in high school
Life
and
is
college.
awesome.
High school is one thing, maybe get bullied, but you got to look at it like, yo, I'm 15. Like, I have 70 more years of this. It's probably going to be a little different.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine.
College, if you're, like, depressed and stressed out or whatever, dude, figure it out. Because college is the easiest, best thing in the entire world. It's a 4-year vacation.
Absolutely.
I never understood how people got so stressed and depressed in college and would want to kill yourself. It's literally a paradise for 4 years.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You were just not a depressing person. Like, you know what I mean?
But,
I
like,
can't even picture you, like, really down in the dumps. That bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
people just
I
are
agree,
depressed.
and I know, and I'm not like sitting here be like, I know, I agree. I'm not like tooting my own horn, but I'm not a very like sad person. I have been
not at
sad
all.
very few times in my entire life. But like, and I know that's kind of the extreme, and I know a lot of people do get sad, and that's fine. Being sad's totally cool, but killing yourself is not totally cool, and it's the easiest way out, and it's so selfish. Don't kill yourself, anybody.
No, it is. It's
Someone
not fair to
loves you.
everyone.
And if you think you are,
More
this is
than-
a little pep talk. Come see Kyle, because I'll give you a big ol' hug. Big ol'
Maybe
hug.
that's what you should do. You should work on a suicide hotline. Here you go.
I once called I was up, I had a couple Bud Lights one night, and I was up alone, and I was watching TV, and an infomercial came on, and I called them. The
What was it?
infomercial, it was for like, I don't know, like knives or something, like something stupid, just like a normal one, and I pretended to think it was a suicide hotline. So this poor guy,
Kyle!
and I told him I was gonna kill myself, and I was going on and on for like 15 minutes, and he talked me down, and at the end I was like, yo, I'm just playing with you, and he was pissed. He was so mad. That was funny though. But
Oh my God.
I think I'd be great on a suicide hotline. Maybe I should.
Yeah. We used to call those like sex hotlines all the time at sleepovers and like mess with guys. I remember doing that a lot. Remember those?
Who does
Like
that?
call after hours. We
I
would do
don't
it all the
understand
time.
that,
It was
dude.
like a joke.
No, I'm saying who like actually seriously calls a sex hotline.
I don't know.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, and you would be like, and we would be like, you would pick girls that you were a girl, and then he would pick another guy from like Arkansas. Anywhere would come up.
Arkansas.
And he'd be like, hello. It was always like this nasally voice. Like, hello. Like, do something else with your night, dude. At
Dude,
least
right?
try to go get a girl.
That's the thing. Is like, have you packed it in that much? Have
Like,
you just
try.
like called it a life to that extent? Where you're just like, you know,
Yeah, use
I'm
your
just gonna
phone.
I'm just gonna sit here with my pud in my hand and just like call some dude.
It's ridiculous. Use your phone. Now it's so easy to get laid and get chicks.
Right? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't understand that. I don't understand how, like, I don't even know. I don't understand weird people. Is that just like a broad, mean thing to say?
It's a very broad thing. It's not mean, but it's broad.
Like, I don't get how they're. I guess I'm pretty narrow-minded, but I don't understand a lot of people. Like, I don't get like stuff like that. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you? Why are you weird? You know?
I don't know. I think it's like years and years
to see. I'm gonna go do some weird stuff and see what people do, and maybe I'll open my mind.
Yeah, maybe it will.
Stuff like I don't even know what's weird, but like I don't know.
Calling one of those hotlines and being serious is weird. Just
like anything that's been on like True Life on MTV.
Yeah.
Like, how do you like? I saw there's a commercial where like this chick wears a diaper, and I'm just like, stop.
Or like eats cotton balls. Yeah, I've seen the weirdest one. Like eats glass.
It's
just like just stop.
It's like just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I don't really understand.
I don't understand.
Why you have to do that? Because
like people who hoard things.
What?
Like people who hoard things. I don't understand that either. Like, just stop.
Yeah, you don't.
Like get out and start away.
You know, kind of on this. I've actually been thinking about this. You know what else I'm calling BS on?
What?
Not addiction. Don't get me wrong. Not addiction, but. No. Trust me, this isn't that bad. It sounds like it's gonna be bad, but it's not that bad. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm putting people on the edge of their seats. I can't wait to hear what I say. Gambling addiction. I'm calling BS because it's not physical. So how can you be addicted to it?
Yeah.
It's just like it's one of those things where it's just like stop.
You're an idiot. Stop.
Just like stop doing it. It's not like it's like a drug, and it's not like it's like a food or something like physical. It's like just don't click the button to gamble, you know? It's just like, don't do it. Like, it's a rush, but it's like, I'm addicted to, like, I don't know, having fun. It's like, but I can just not do it one time, and I'm not going to die, you know?
Just stop. Stop having
just,
fun.
like, don't do it. Like, if someone's like, you can't go out this Saturday, I'm going to be mad. I might throw a temper tantrum, but I could not do it.
Exactly, same.
So I don't really understand why I'm calling BS on gambling addiction.
Yeah, it does just seem like a baby way out. You know what I mean? Like a pussy way out. Like, oh, babe, I'm sorry. I spent all of our money. I have an addiction.
Yeah, it's like, no,
you just get out of here. Like,
and you're addicted to college football.
Yeah. I'd be like, you got to win all that money back.
How about you work for it back, like the rest of the world?
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
I've never been into gambling. Went to Vegas a couple of months ago and just like did the slots a little.
It's legitimately like taking your wallet and lighting it on fire.
$100 goes like that in
like
Vegas.
It's
like a game of blackjack.
It's just like, I agree. Like I went to Vegas too, and I just literally like, I enjoyed like sightseeing. I used $20 on roulette, and that was it. I also don't know how to I don't know how to play anything.
No, me either. And I don't really care to learn. Like I kept trying to learn, and I was just keep paying attention to all that's going on. I just people watched.
Yeah, right.
In Vegas, it was crazy.
Do sports betting because it makes a game more interesting, but like I can easily watch a game and not have to bet on it.
Yeah.
The worst are the people who freshly get into gambling and betting on sports because they let you know about it. They're like, oh, like, I need to make this spread in this point, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, I don't care. It's not my money. Now it's online, like, shut up. And you can tell when they're a new gambler because they're like, oh, I need this, blah, blah, keep going on and on and on. I'm like, dude, no one cares. It's one of the biggest pet peeves. It's like, if you're not gambling, no one cares about it. So shut up. It's like, I'm not telling you how I feel about this game, so you better not tell me how you feel.
Yeah, and like my aunt, she is like 65. She'll call my uncle and be like, what should I spread on the Patriots? What should I bet on the Patriots game? She does it every single Sunday.
Really?
She's like, I just like to. And I wouldn't say she has a problem.
Yeah,
she
it's fine if you do it every now and then. It's just like a thing to do.
But she barely watches.
Yeah.
Like I've sat with her when there's a Patriots game on, and she's like not paying attention to anything. She has no idea what's going on. Like, what are you doing?
That's a little odd to me.
Yeah, like why I wouldn't bet on the Patriots game.
Right.
Like I watch it, enjoy watching it, but I wouldn't really know enough to put my friggin' money down and hope that got double. You know what I mean?
It's just like throwing your money away. It's stupid.
It's so stupid.
Stupid, but
people love it.
I know. People do love it. Who knows?
Vegas was like the most insane place I've ever been in my entire existence.
Vegas?
Yeah, crazy.
I was thinking that I was watching Ocean's 13 today, and I was like, I want to go back to Vegas. It was just like a cool place.
You got to go back. I went with like my cousins and my family.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I have a pretty crazy family, so it was still fun. But I want to go with like all my friends.
I do too. I went with I think I've talked about this before, but I went with Aussie Joe and Jules and her 2 friends, and it was fun. And it was like definitely one of the cooler places I've ever been. But like you got to go back with your boys.
And with like a crew, especially with your boys.
Yeah, right.
Like,
exactly.
A bunch of guys.
It'd be totes my goats fun, but
it's crazy to me how prostitution is just completely legal in the state of Nevada.
It's just lawless area over there. Like
it is
the
crazy.
whole like open containers not a thing either.
Yeah, nothing. You can just walk right down the street with it.
I don't really because isn't that like a federal thing?
Prostitution, you would think would be.
That's another thing I don't really get. Prostitution. It's like, have you hung up your cleats on life that much too? Like
seriously.
Like why would you ever spend money on that?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous to me too.
That's like very, very, very desperate. You know what I saw last night, which was a 10 out of 10?
What?
Christmas Office Party.
Did you?
So
the
good.
movie?
Hysterical. I was crying, laughing the whole time.
I was saying that looks so funny. The preview doesn't look that good because it's one of those movies that I think it's like so funny and all the jokes are ridiculous that they can't really use them in the preview.
They can't. No,
yeah.
It's hysterical.
Is it? I'm so happy that I was like I forgot. I didn't know that came out yet. I want to see it.
It came out last week. Have you seen My Horrible Bosses?
Yeah.
Very similar.
Okay.
Like, you know how like Jennifer Aniston's kind of a huge bitch in that? Yeah, she's a huge bitch in this too.
Okay.
And like a hard-o. But it's hysterical.
Awesome. I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, and it's great. And it's funny. It's kind of long.
Good. I like long movies.
Yeah. Good ending. You'll love the ending.
All right. I'm waking into it. Do you have a Christmas party for your work?
No. There's like 4 or 5 of us. Maybe we'll have like some cookies together, but.
I'm super bummed. My brother's at his Johnny Hancock Christmas party right now.
Sick.
And he said it was like the best thing ever last year, and I'm super jealous. And I've never had a company that has a Christmas party, and that's one thing that I would like love. Like The Office, all those episodes. Just like obviously it's not going to be like that, but I think that'd be so funny. Like The Office, like I would love to. I mean, we essentially had I guess the street team. I mean,
party
it'd be
all day,
awesome.
baby.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Like if we had one with the whole Beasley, I would have a ball.
Yeah, it would be fun. It would be a lot of fun.
Nothing like having a couple glasses of eggnog with your bosses and their bosses and everyone getting loose. You get to know how everyone feels about each other.
Exactly. That's like this Office Christmas party in this movie is insane.
Yeah. I
insane. I highly suggest it. It's hysterical.
I want one. When Keno Radio gets big, we're going to have bumping Christmas
parties. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That is a promise for sure.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be huge.
Bumping. I don't know. You got anything else?
No, not really. We covered a lot of things.
That was good. That's why when we come in, we don't need the agenda. We freeball. We Spitfire. Spitfire. I think I meant spitball.
Spitfire.
We Spitfire, and it turns out to be good. 55 minutes of nothingness turns into awesomeness. So
agreed. I love it.
Everybody, you are welcome.
You're so welcome.
You want to take us out, KShea?
Keno. All right, no, you got to tell me all that. Come on, you're good at the tags. You got to help me.
Oh man! All right, here we go. So on Instagram and Twitter,
at Keno Radio.
Facebook.com/
Let's have some fun.
Nope.
Keno Radio. No, Keno Radio / Let's have some fun.
Nope. Facebook.com / Keno Radio. KenoRadio.wixsite WIXSITE.com / Let's have some fun.
Knew I was close, right?
Snapchat at Keno Radio. Also, kind of cool. The blogs are starting to get going on Dirty Water. Look for us on Dirty Water. The podcasts are next. Check us out on dirtywatermedia.com. Also, I think your boy is going to be on doing some sports from the Greatest Bar tomorrow night. So check for that on the live broadcast. We'll see. Hopefully. I think I'm going to be 8 o'clock, Greatest Bar. If you're there, come say hi. This should be up by then so you can hear it. And it's going to be live online, I think, and I'll just be online after. So check it out, dirtywatermedia.com.
Woo!
That's it. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Woohoo! Enjoy it. Live it up. Hope you have an Office Christmas party.
Right?
Man, I love college.
Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?
Keno Radio. Keno Radio. Keno.